Authorities say the body of 21-year-old Demartravion Trey Reed was found hanged from a tree by a faculty member near the pickleball courts. Word spread quickly throughout the Cleveland campus.
So out of respect for the victim, we're gonna refer to him as Mr. Reed, his last name. Um, and I'm gonna just go through the story a little bit. And I want you to because the investigation isn't over, so I want you to just hear the facts that they have now, and then take in with the grain of salt of these facts due to the history behind um, the state that they're in. And it's not the biggest town. This is a small college town, right? So you have to take that into consideration as well. So on Monday morning, if I'm not mistaken, September 15th, his body was found near the pickleball court on the university, and he was hanging from a tree. Right now, if you guys know about suicides, suicides don't normally happen outside, right? Especially from trees. Mostly when people do commit suicide by hanging, they normally commit it in like, their home or like things of those nature. They don't really do it outside. Um, so that was definitely like a lot of speculation to it, and that's why it was a lot of uproar about it. I know that when I first seen it going around social media, there was a lot of uproar. There was a lot of call that was saying that it was probably most likely foul play involved, because like we said, people in general normally do not hang themselves from trees, right? But with the light investigation, I would say light because it's pretty early on into the investigation point. It only been about 3-4 days. The head police chief, he said that from what they can tell now from the autopsies that they have gotten, that there haven't been any contusions, lacerations, broken bones, things of those nature. No signs of a struggle, and so they're still looking into it. The FBI of the FBI division of Mississippi, they said that they would look into it, but only if that the local police department find that it's deemed necessary that a federal crime was committed, which is kind of crazy because hate crime is kind of a federal crime. Because if y'all know anything about the FBI goes after hate groups, right? So, like, if, for instance, if you are posting a lot of crazy rhetoric about a certain group, especially expressing harm, the FBI will get on your trail, right? And especially if you have a lot of weapons and things of those nature, they will 9 times out of 10 and probably not approach you, but they will monitor you. So the fact that the FBI is kind of stepping, is kind of tiptoeing with the situation is kind of odd, because if you think about it, like for instance, the Charlie Kirk situation that I haven't really spoke about on this channel, it went straight federal, and you can technically say, that, it was happening on the college campus, so it's federal, right? Well, this thing happened on the college campus, so it should be federal. So you can use both sides for it. So that's why a lot of people do have speculations. Groups like the NAACP, which is a civil rights group for Black people, and they had came out with on I want to say September 16th with a statement on Instagram. They posted a post saying that a man was lynched, which is not completely false, because I guess you technically can't lynch yourself, so it's not technically false. So they came out with that statement, and they're pretty much they pretty much put that statement out there to force answers, right? Because if you know that us citizens have a lot of power, and whatever that we feel outraged about, that 9 times out of 10 law enforcement do jump on it. If you can see with a lot of celebrity cases, most things that get blown up, they have more swift actions to it. So that's why it's good to speak out. So they the last update that I seen on it this early this morning is that they do have video of the incident. The president of the school came out and let the public know that they do have video of the incident, but they can't, since it's an open investigation, they can't really talk about what's on the video. But hopefully we do get answers. I personally, my personal opinion, I don't think he hung himself, because like mental health is real, real spill. Mental health is real. You should call and talk to your people. If you feel like you're going through something, you should probably try to seek help as best as possible. I know that it's not as affordable it's not super affordable, so everyone is not able to get that privilege to get help for their mental health. But people don't tend to hang themselves from trees when they're killing themselves. It's not 1820 anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all for the story for right now. I don't want to give any conspiracy theories. I don't want to disrespect this man at all. So I don't want to try to give my own conspiracy theories on what happened and things of that nature. All I would say is, personally, if you did do any kind of research on especially for black people, if you do any research on white malicious groups and hate groups, you would know that you should always exercise your Second Amendment right and carry a firearm, because things of this nature can happen to anybody, and you have the right, and our ancestors fought for the right for you to protect yourself. So go ahead and execute your right for your Second Amendment. Probably not the most popular opinion, but even on college campuses, especially on college campuses, keep it in your car or something. Make sure you execute your Second Amendment right, because anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. You see people going to churches, people shoot people on college campuses. Anything happens, and you always want to be prepared. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So that's all I got to say for today. And I want to do a moment of silence for Mr. Reed on the end of this video. So if you stay for a slight moment of silence, that'd be thanks.